What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rest Hold Podcast, episode 60. After a brief hiatus, the show is brought to you again, almost as always, by your boys Tanner Fred and me, Zach Foreman. Tanner, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? It's good to have everybody back. Back on your regularly scheduled broadcasting here at the Rest Hold Podcast.
Yeah, that was a direct shot at me. Direct shot. We're breaking kayfabe. He said, where the hell were you? Guys, we're recording on a Monday.
Yes.
A little bit different. The personal schedule is getting a little tough.
A little bit.
A little rocky right now, but we got to get it done. Got to show up.
So anything that happens on Raw that's noteworthy or exciting will be inserted now.
Yes.
Then we're back. Yeah.
We'll
film reel thing.
Yeah, if anything crazy happens on Raw where they add any matches, which we think they will, we'll talk about that in a second. We'll just do a little snippet to get our predictions in there.
Yeah, or any crazy, because I know rumored return tonight potentially Sasha Banks and Naomi, being that tonight is the end of the women's tag tournament.
Yeah.
So
that would be something.
That would be cool. I think the cool way to do it would be if they just don't have the belts for them.
Yeah.
And then just have Sasha and then come out. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
All right. With the housekeeping out of the way.
Clash at the Castle.
You know what? The housekeeping's not quite out of the way.
Okay.
I got one thing I got to talk about.
Sure.
These guys at AEW, man.
Mm-hmm.
Moxley cannot stop talking about WWE.
No, none of them can.
It's just every day now. It's some old man was holding down Cesaro or whatever his name is over there. Who cares?
Yeah. Castagnola.
There's
I don't know his first name.
absolutely nothing wrong with being fans. I like Cesaro as much as the next guy. He's not world champion material. You have to be able to talk to be a world champion. It's not like he wasn't on TV. The guy wrestled every day.
Had some great matches with Roman.
Beat Seth at Mania.
Did beat Seth at Mania.
You wrestled everywhere.
Yeah.
Just because you weren't world champion doesn't mean you weren't successful.
It's true.
So for Moxley to be like, oh, this old man just held him down. Now look at him, he's Ring of Honor champion. First of all, that title means nothing.
Nothing.
That's the 24/7 title. That's what that is.
That is the one issue I have been having quite a bit with the whole AEW thing.
Yeah.
FTR, I don't really have an issue with it because they don't really talk about it. We have 800 championships, even though they do.
Yeah.
When the owner of your main company owns Ring of Honor and basically owns AAA, it's not exciting when you have all the championships.
Yeah,
that'd be imagine Roman's I'm now the Evolve champion. Who cares?
That does not matter.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So just saying, oh, I have all these championships. Well, yeah, you're the owner of your company owns all the companies.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not exciting.
Yeah. You say it's just annoying at this point because I don't even. Maybe it's just us now. We don't even talk about the rivalry because there is none. There is none.
No, it's not. It's not. And maybe it's just we're not avid weekly watchers, but it's confusing.
Yeah.
Because there's so many titles from so many different companies.
Yeah.
I know Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti have the intergender champion. Where are these titles coming from?
And who actually cares about them?
No.
You could make the same argument here, right? Who cares about the 24/7? Who cares about the women's tag?
But the thing is, the 24/7, even us in WWE don't care about that belt.
I know.
No one cares about that belt. It's not they're oh my god, no, the intergender championship's so amazing. AEW fans are. No one cares.
Yeah. You can't just tell me something's important because it's a title.
Because you said it's important.
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's until they got Gunther as Intercontinental Champion, the IC belt meant nothing for a while.
Yeah, it did.
Until we had Bobby back in U.S. champion, U.S. title. What did that mean? He was running around with a briefcase instead.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's annoying to every day you try to read wrestling news and it's just some star, some former WWE star, some wrestler who was popular in the indies but got rich off WWE talking bad about WWE. Just be happy. Why is everybody burning the bridge? Be
I don't understand.
Happy where you came from.
That's the thing, and not even just that. Just be happy where you are.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted. You got it. You're out. Yeah. You're in your whatever company you want. Yeah. Move on.
Part of me thinks that everybody's so mad because they're in these long-term contracts.
It's
now,
a lot of sour grapes
and
right
Vince
now.
is gone.
I think so.
So
100%.
how many people left because of the Vince relationship, which I'm sure is a decent amount.
Yeah.
And now Vince is gone, and everybody's like, oh
man.
Oh, I could have gone back. Oh.
Maybe don't sign 6-year deals.
Yeah, maybe don't just go hang out with your friends and be a nobody.
Yeah.
Whatever. Moving on. That was housekeeping. That was that. It's a short card. Clash of the Castle.
For right now, yeah. Who knows what will happen today, Monday, or on Friday.
Yeah, but say they add one more.
I think we get at least 2.
All right, because right now we're on Bleacher Report, and
we have 5.
The 5-match card.
Yes.
Riddle versus Seth, which will be awesome.
Yeah.
Intercontinental, Sheamus and Gunther, which will be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The women's 6 women tag match, I didn't care about it when it got made. I still don't care about it now.
No.
The SmackDown Women's Championship, that I don't care about, which maybe that's just me.
It's actually a decent feud. It's pretty good for you right now. But.
And Drew and Roman.
The big one.
The big one. The shebang.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
Let's start with Seth and Riddle. It's the only I guess the women's, but the non-title matches. So
no champion involved.
Yeah.
So Seth's losing again, huh?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I think, and maybe this is trying to pull back the curtain too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Riddle was a Vince guy.
Okay.
And I think Seth is an everybody guy. You recognize
but especially a Triple H. He is the Triple H guy.
Yeah. But you recognize what you have with Seth. And just a little aside, the Baron Corbin streak, right, where he's 17 pay-per-view loss streak since beating Kurt Angle. Seth's got to be on something very similar to that.
Probably not just because the DQ win.
Okay, so he's probably like 2...
Pinned, like actual... Yeah,
he's probably like 2-15, 2-16.
It's a bunch. It's really bad.
He's been on a very cold streak.
Yeah.
You got to get him going.
I think he turns it around here.
I hope so.
I think maybe we move into like a Seth and Randy thing if Randy's healthy. I also don't know if Riddle was necessarily a Vince guy per se. I think Riddle fell into the victim of circumstance where he was super hot. Randy got hurt. Other people just started getting hot instead. And they were just like, oh, what do we do with him now?
And again, is he the guy that beats Roman? And it's no, he's not.
Definitely not. Especially not 2 belts Roman.
No.
1 belt maybe, but definitely not 2 belts. Roman dose straps.
Yeah. So
I'm surprised there's no shirt like that. Someone doesn't really work though.
Yeah. Bailey dose straps. Yeah. This match is gonna be insane though.
This whole card is actually pretty good. Yeah. On the men's side especially. The women's is a little...
I mean, there's not really a bad match where I'm like, oh, this is gonna stink. I cannot care about it and still recognize like it'll be
it'll be good.
Match.
That's true.
But this one is and there's 3 matches that can legitimately steal the card.
Yeah.
The IC title, Riddle and Seth,
and the
obviously
main one, of course.
The main one. But this is gonna deliver. I kind of feel like this is gonna open the show.
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Official pick?
I'm going... I'm going to go Seth.
Yeah,
I like the idea that he gets it back on track.
Yeah.
Especially because they keep hinting at Seth and Roman. And you can't just hint at Seth and Roman if Seth doesn't beat a single person.
Yeah, that's true. What's next pay-per-view, by the way? Survivor Series? No, it's October.
Is it Crown Jewel or something? Oh, no, it's Extreme Rules. Yep,
Extreme
we
Rules,
did this a couple episodes ago.
Okay, Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules.
Never mind, I'm at point then. All right, Bianca, Bliss, Asuka versus Damage Control.
Gotta think Bailey gets it here.
I think Bailey pins Bianca, personally.
I think so too, and I think that builds to the next big feud.
At Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I also think that Io and Dakota win tonight. It's against Raquel and Aaliyah.
Yeah. I hate to be the the boomer take, like freaking what's his name? Bubba Ray. Bully Ray. But Io and Dakota just do not have it. for the main roster. Like, I don't know what it is. They're just not. I honestly think, like, if Toxic Attraction was healthy, they would be a much better fit. Like, Toxic Attraction would be a better matchup here. I think they have the look more. I think they have, like, the it.
You know what I really think the problem is? And this isn't a knock. Mm-hmm. I don't think Io has it in her to be a heel. She doesn't. You can't convince me that she's, like, mean. She's, like, 5 foot.
It's tough, and this is going to sound, I guess, maybe insensitive. Part of being a heel is promo work.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't cut a promo,
if you can't really,
that's why
if you're not a master of the language per se,
and that's why Asuka's never a heel.
Never a heel. Yeah,
like Asuka's just Asuka. Like,
yeah.
even when she brought the Mist in, she was just Asuka.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a problem I guess Io's running into is like, if you can't tell me what a loser I am and how much better than me you are, like, maybe the heel gimmick's not going to work. But I guess that's how you end up with Bayley, who can talk her way through anything.
Right, for all of them. And I think moving away from, like, Dakota's, like, schizo gimmick, I don't think that was a good idea. I did like that. I think that had like, interesting stuff going on to it. And I think that makes a much more, like, dynamic character in a faction like this if she's kind of, like, not uncontrollable, but, like, unpredictable.
Yeah. I don't know. And what does Bliss got going on? Still playing with dolls.
I think they're done with the doll.
We're moving on from the doll.
I think we're moving on until, see what happens Saturday.
Yeah, see what happens Saturday.
With potential returns looming.
Yeah. Loomis. No, shit.
Yeah, imagine the Loomis.
Yeah.
Speaking of Loomis, Index is back.
Index is back. What a return. The reunion,
the
everybody
crowd goes
wanted.
mild.
Yeah. And the crowd does not move. That's it.
Yeah. The NXT crowd was cool, but...
I see.
Oh, well, official prediction. You also went Bayley.
Yeah, I'm going Bayley.
I see. Sheamus and Gunther. This is going to be...
So I think that the pick is obvious.
Yeah.
And maybe that's true, or maybe I'm just being very surface level, but I think this is a Gunther.
I also think so.
But I don't care about the outcome.
No, I don't.
Because these two guys are going to tear it up.
Yeah.
Physicality.
Yeah, this gives me a physical match.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't see their promo on Friday, I would recommend you watch it.
Yeah.
Because it's...
The
mic work wasn't what was so good about it, but the fact that chaos just breaks out and they're just staring each other down, not moving an inch, that was really cool. That was really good. It really adds a lot of intensity to the match. But not that it needed it, but
I thought,
that's how you elevate it to another level.
And I thought that the rumor mill was always, Drew versus Gunther for the IC in Europe or in London or whatever it is, Wales, wherever it is.
They're in Wales.
And I was excited for that. I'm real excited for this. Sheamus puts on some of the best physical matches.
Yeah, because Drew is physical, but he doesn't wrestle with the same kind of physicality that Sheamus does consistently.
Yeah, on a day in and day out
Drew
basis.
can do it and has done it with Sheamus, but to have Gunther who wrestles so physically with Sheamus who also wrestles so physically.
These guys are both pale. And
dude, Sheamus' chest is going to be smoked.
They're going to be very red.
It's going to be bad.
I hope these guys get like 20, 25 minutes.
They got to let them go.
Yeah.
They really got to let them go.
Like 20, 25 minutes of wrestling. Not like their segment where they get the match.
Give them like a full 30 to do everything.
Yeah. For real. Because
it's going to be sick.
They're going to deliver.
Oh, yeah. 100%. So official pick, Gunther, for both of us?
Gunther.
Okay. SmackDown Women's Championship, Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler.
This is one of those, am I pulling back the curtain too much?
Okay.
Like, I know Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H loves Shayna Baszler. Yeah. They also love the business, and they know how much the fans love Liv. So you can't really...
Here's the thing. I'm not going to say my pick yet, but Ronda, I talked about this a little bit last week. Ronda is becoming more and more popular at a rapid pace.
Yeah, I don't know why people...
This new, like... Just being a badass and not like talking, just doing it. Mm-hmm. People are really latching onto that. So
I'm not people.
That means, well, I know. I already said that you weren't gonna like it, but one of two things is gonna happen. One, if Liv wins and eventually faces Ronda again, Liv is not the face in that feud, and not that she has to be the heel, but she's not the baby face. Or we get the Shayna and Ronda feud that people have been waiting a long time for.
My only thing, and this is again trying to like understand the workings of the business. If Shayna wins, she's gonna lose to Ronda.
100%.
So I don't know if they're going title change.
Okay.
And that's not a fair thing to try and predict because they've done it before.
Yeah.
They've done title change.
You normally get like one defense.
One or two defenses, yeah. With that said, man, Liv hasn't done anything for me to think that she can win. I think this might be the upset that happens on the night. I think I'm going to go Shayna Baszler.
Okay. I'm going to go Liv. I think this is the win that kind of legitimizes her to fight Ronda again.
It's one or two ways. It's either like what you said or they just
pull the rug out.
Yeah, they just don't see it. And I'm not, creative, but I don't see it.
I don't know if she still had a fair shot. I know we're getting on the point of getting to a fair shot, but I think give her this chance up with a crowd that's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
So I know we get into did she get a fair opportunity pretty frequently. But like the distinction is Bianca's a damn good wrestler.
Yes.
Like she's one of the best. And her fair shot was her title reign is boring because the story's Becky versus Asuka. Yes. So that's not getting a fair shot in my opinion. The story is Liv.
That's true.
And she just hasn't made it compelling.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
So that's the only difference I have. And I mean, not that should factor into what I'm saying, but I do think Shayna's going to win.
My only reason I'm saying it is like, I feel like her first feud is very unfair with Ronda because like, not because of the build-up, but the way the match was booked.
Yeah. Where you get beat up
she just gets smoked.
20 minutes.
Like, I don't know how much of that is like their decision or backstage, but that was a little for me. But yeah, I'm going to go Liv.
All right. I think that's probably the split that we have there. That's probably going to be the one that...
Just to talk about matches. Did we talk about matches that could be on the card already?
No, let's do that first.
Quick before we jump into the big one.
Before we get in the main event of the evening.
Notables not on the card right now. The Usos.
Yeah.
And they don't really got anything going on though. Hey, the honorary Us. Sami Zayn. That picture going around with like the young Sami with the three of them. Awesome.
Very funny. My thought on them being out of the card, I mean, obviously, is they're going to be involved.
Yeah, they're going to... No, I'm not saying they're not going to be there. They're obviously going to be involved, but...
Do we have a stip on this, or is this just a...
straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. Well, for now.
Yeah.
See what happens.
As of Monday.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley, not on the card currently.
Right. No U.S. title.
Currently no U.S. title, which I don't think is a bad idea. But...
No, but you got to get Bob something soon.
Yeah.
Something good.
Yeah, give him something real. Something to sink his teeth into.
Yeah.
Because right now he's like feuding, but he's kind of just like wrestling matches. He's not really in a feud. And then...
Judgment Day. No Judgment Day.
No Judgment Day currently.
So we briefly talked about this off mic, but it looks like they're building to Finn and Rhea versus Edge and Beth.
Which I hope doesn't happen.
But it looks like that's where we're heading.
Yeah.
Is that something for this pay-per-view? Do they put that together tonight? Or is that something that happens at Extreme Rules?
I think it's much more fitting for Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
But do I want 5 more weeks of this? 5 more weeks of basically Mysterio and Judgment? Hell no.
I don't even know if I want
I don't know if I want one more episode of this. I really don't. And
the payoff is getting me Edge versus Finn singles match.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I cared a little bit about Miz and Maurice against Beth and Edge because it was Miz and Maurice, and like whatever.
And Miz can make you care about it.
Yeah, and like not that Finn is bad, and not that Rhea is bad. Not that I didn't think both of them are extremely good, but like I just don't want to see it. Mixed tag matches aren't good.
In
WWE. This is what we talked about.
We have to get to. It's mixed tag matches aren't good because the rules.
Yeah.
Rhea can manhandle 50% of the men roster, like the male roster. Maybe she's not tossing around Edge because he's 6'5", but I'm sure she could pick him up, right? Let them wrestle.
Yeah.
Let
it be an intergender match.
Beth is going to toss around Finn, and Finn's going to help her out.
100%.
So like, if that's what you want to do, just do it.
Yeah, I talked about this a little bit last week, especially because like Rhea has been getting way more physical, like with the guys on the roster, So like eventually, either they're gonna have to stop doing that, or they're gonna have they're gonna let him have to go.
It's just like Royal Rumble 20 whatever when Nia Jax came in.
Yeah, Randy RKO.
Yeah, and it was just everyone hit Nia with a signature or a finisher, and it's like, okay,
But
I get it.
I know a lot of people like not when this was announced, but like when the Natalia video was like posted, like on Twitter or whatever. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, dream match, Rhea and Beth, no, whatever." And like maybe it is. Like those were kind of like, this might be a stretch, but like the two like physically dominant females like of current generation, I guess would be Rhea probably. Maybe I would go Raquel personally.
Probably Bianca still, but
it's different type of strength.
She's just a
but like
stud.
it definitely was Beth back in the day.
Yeah.
So like I see that, but like it's not gonna live up to what you want it to be if it's a mixed tag match. If that's what you're looking for, it's just not. I'm sorry.
But then I do agree that if we go Extreme Rules, that gives you an out on a lot of things too.
So many things, but also 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's a long.
You got to make me care about this for 5 more weeks,
and
this has been going on for 2 months.
The classic way they do this is someone gets hurt and then they're off TV and they're just like, "I'll see you at Extreme Rules."
Yeah, that is an interesting way.
But how many times does Edge come back and spear somebody?
Yeah, every
to
time,
keep you interested.
every week.
I don't know.
So, that's really it for the notables, I think.
No theory.
No theory.
Mr. Money in
but
the Bank
I like
still.
that. That's good. Keep him in the picture while being out of the picture.
No Cross, despite being involved.
Does he get involved? Maybe. We'll discuss it momentarily.
And
no, this is not surprising, but no Johnny Gargano. Currently.
No Gargano.
Currently. Could get Theory Gargano.
Seems like that would be a stretch to get that in right away.
Yeah, but you could do it. You could do it.
I mean, the story wrote itself.
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah.
But it just seems like maybe a little quick.
I agree it's quick, but it's possible.
All right. With that said, we ready to talk main event?
Main event. Maybe the biggest main event we've covered on this show. Other than Brock and Roman.
Yeah.
At Mania.
This is big.
This is huge.
This is the first time since maybe Lesnar won that I think Roman could really lose.
So Mania?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I didn't think maybe...
The only other one was Seth.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe Seth, I thought, too.
But I thought they were going to be sneaky the way they exactly did.
Yeah.
They were going to be clever about it. But
this one, the stars are aligning.
For Drew to win.
For Drew to win. All they keep talking about on the internet and the dirt sheets is Roman's
a lot of rumors.
Lightened work schedule. He's not going to be around. Not that that matters, but he is holding both titles.
Yes.
Then you get the rumor mill. WWE internally. Very likely Bray Wyatt's coming back.
Yeah.
Very likely Braun Strowman's coming back.
Right.
These, and not that these are things that necessarily
mean Roman loses,
but these things lend themselves to.
All right, let's do this. Potentially, there's basically 3 outcomes here because I don't think Theory cashes in, so I'm not even gonna include it.
I don't think so either.
So let's talk through all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Roman wins. Pretty straightforward.
That's it. Yeah.
Wins. Probably help from Usos. Maybe Cross.
Yep.
Who knows? Drew wins. How do we get there?
He has to win clean.
He just beats him.
He has to.
Okay.
I think if there's any sort of interference, it's got to stay Roman.
Okay.
And then who cares that this kicks this match again down the road? Everyone will watch this match 100 times.
Yeah.
But if there's interference, Drew can't win like that.
Okay.
That's a bad way to get the title, in my opinion.
Okay. And then the third one, which I think is a much more interesting conversation, Drew wins 1 belt. How does it happen?
We got 2 days of TV to get there.
Yeah.
And
Monday
realistically,
to Friday. So Friday. Really.
Realistically, it's 1 episode of television. And you can do that a lot of ways. I know we had a lot of fun with it maybe 2 weeks ago when my last time here, when we were saying, like, get someone else involved. And then if you don't pin Roman, you only win 1 belt.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's it. That's an easy way out. Like, Cross is involved.
But I don't think they're doing that.
No, they're not doing that. They're not going that way.
No.
I don't know how else you get there.
I really don't.
Because you can't just, well, I'm only putting 1 belt on the line. And I know you can write that off so easily by Drew just saying, like, I'll fight you for no belts. It doesn't matter. And then everybody will be like, okay, Drew, cool. Yeah. And then he can win, and then you split the belts. But that's not a good story.
No, it's not.
So I don't know how you get there.
That is the concern I have is can we get to a point where it's just 1 belt by Saturday?
No.
I don't think we can.
I don't think so. And the difference is they can keep it one title, like Drew holds both, because Drew will work every single night.
I agree.
I don't know if I like that or if that should be the decision.
Here's I think the bigger problem. You're moving into your big 4 pay-per-views.
Yep. Quickly.
Well, 3 of your big 4.
Yeah.
If Roman loses, we're not seeing Roman for a month minimum.
You might not see. Well,
he's gonna step away.
Yes.
He's not gonna lose and come back on Friday.
No, absolutely.
He's gonna be gone for a little while.
Yeah.
So, is that something you want to do right now, moving into Survivor Series or whatever it may be? Especially because it appears, no matter what, Drew's next feud is Cross.
Yeah.
And that seems to be a SmackDown feud.
Yeah.
So then you're still sitting on the same problem.
Yeah. I have a big picture thought too.
Okay.
Roman loses here, and like you said, he's taken a month off at least.
Minimum.
Right?
Minimum, yeah.
Easily. He's got to get that title back before Mania. Because they're doing Roman versus Rock.
If you're saying if Drew wins both.
Yeah.
I think.
Because they're doing that. That's going to happen. Rock's been posting all
agree,
about WWE again.
I'm trying to think if they could split them before that.
Because you have so many things. So many things.
I'm trying to think if they could split him while he's gone.
Roman doesn't come back for Survivor Series. Survivor Series is Drew holding both, and then if a superstar from SmackDown faces him, he wins the SmackDown belt. If a superstar from Raw faces him, wins the Raw belt. It's not the most creative thing,
But it's possible.
but it's possible.
Or he defends both on Survivor Series.
Okay.
Separately.
Either way, so
Two separate
and
matches.
then he loses one.
Loses one.
I don't hate that either.
Or this is how they're not going to do it like this, but this doesn't help our problem for Saturday.
Yeah.
But this is how you do it. Extreme rules. I'm going to use Cross just as it seems where we're going. I don't think Cross is the answer. I think Seth is the answer. But ladder match. Both titles are up. They each pull one down. There it is. Just split them like that. I know that's, again, a bad answer.
Yeah,
but
and you know how mad the people would be watching that? It doesn't matter. Problem solved.
There it is.
Yeah.
Problem solved. We each have one belt.
And
now.
that's far better than
And
our...
as like not great as that is,
but that
it's
also-
pretty unique. Like they've never done anything like that.
And the reason that works is because you get the rematch at Survivor Series.
Exactly. It happens again. All right, who's actually the better man?
Right.
The next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're sitting on this for a while.
The story wrote itself.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I don't know if they do that.
I don't think they will do that. I'll send them this clip though. I'll send it right to Triple H's email.
I also am running into the case where we're just talking to each other right now as if Drew won.
Oh yeah.
Because none of this happens if Roman wins.
No, if Roman wins, we move on with our lives.
And I still don't know how they split them.
No, I don't know. A theory is the answer.
Yeah.
It still is the answer. It's theory.
Yeah.
But up
and he
until
can only
then.
cash in for one.
Or, I mean, we could do the same thing with Survivor Series where Roman defends twice.
And loses once. That's fine too.
Yeah, especially if it's like two good
Yeah.
Seth and Drew per se, something like that, where like
two wars,
two legitimate like caliber wrestlers, like.
Huh, boy.
But I just don't see not Roman not like Roman Joe the human being, like Roman Reigns the character.
Yeah.
I don't see him agreeing to wrestle 2 times in the same night.
And that's when you get to the I'm the boss, you just do what I say kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's a good way to have Triple H come back.
That's
like,
true.
This is not how it's running anymore.
Yeah.
You don't run the show anymore. And then if he loses one, that plot thickens even more. That story has something. I
guess
know.
like how, but I guess the only issue with that would be like how much of an on-screen personality do you want Triple H to? Probably none.
Probably none. Or so
but you
then
could do it with
somebody
Pierce.
else, though.
You do it with Pierce.
They just hired Road Dogg again.
I mean, even what you do for Pierce, just have him say like, "Oh, these came from above me." Sorry, like.
And then everyone will know what that means.
But
get the crowd.
But then you don't have to actually have Triple H be involved, but he's involved. So.
You're right.
All right.
With all that said,
official prediction.
Let's talk the rumor that they're saying Clash of the Castle ends with a massive return. We've said this for a year and a half.
Windham.
A year and a half. As long as this podcast has been running, we've been saying Bray Wyatt.
Pretty
is
much
back.
since he got fired, like the second, like
Yes.
like literally one of the first 5 episodes we had.
We were saying he's back.
We were saying
he's back. He's just got to be back.
He's back. Now he really might be.
They're starting to say that he's back.
Yeah. Now he really might be back. And I was off the wagon for a while. You were never off the wagon. You always had your foot on the wagon. I was off, but
I've been latched on hoping for Bray to come back.
But I bought my ticket. I'm back.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is the one time I do not believe he's coming back.
Really?
So this rumor to have him here in, where is it, Wembley?
Wales.
Wales, what? Doesn't work.
Why?
It doesn't work for me.
Here's the thing, though. You won't get a bigger pop.
No.
Anywhere else.
You're probably right.
And literally anywhere else.
And
they might actually blow the roof off the place.
Having that kind of rumor out there and having people midday on a Saturday, that's the kind of thing that people will watch.
Yeah.
And that'll start getting people like, I gotta watch WWE.
Yeah, and my thing too, the only thing that does draw me away from this rumor is they haven't really been announcing people coming back.
Right.
And even and you can say what you will about Loomis, and Loomis is different because that was the part of the story.
Yeah.
But Johnny Gargano came out of the woodwork.
Yep.
He was just on TV now.
Yep.
No, there wasn't even rumors about that.
I think the only thing that's a little different is that this is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, this is not Johnny Gargano. This is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. This is a star.
Yeah.
This was a guy who was
at
the top.
Guy.
He was at the top of his game and then just left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want that to affect the outcome.
I hope no matter who it is, it's after.
I would hope so too. And then there you go. You got 2 feuds for the 2 titles.
I hope no matter who wins, it's with Roman after.
Yeah, I mean the story's there.
And I think you have Cross and Drew already. Don't give Drew another. Don't muddy that up.
With Drew, right?
Yeah. All right. Official prediction time. Gotta answer it. I know it sucks. I don't want to do it
This is
either.
the first time that I really think he can lose.
Yeah, me too.
Really
Yeah.
think he could lose. The stars are aligning.
Yeah,
you talk
really.
about getting a star over.
In the UK.
With that said,
I'm also going Roman.
it's the tribal chief.
I'm going Roman.
It's the tribal chief,
Yeah.
man. Everything we just talked about doesn't matter because it's the tribal chief.
It's just, I don't know. And I say it when I could talk about Roman all the time. It's no matter, I don't care what the story is. You don't bet against Bama.
That's it, man.
No
It's
matter what.
The wagon, until I'm proven wrong.
Yeah, until Bama loses, you ride the train. And
despite how good Drew is.
no, Drew's damn good.
And I think Drew is probably 3rd or 4th best wrestler on the roster. He's just not Roman.
It's just, again,
It's
that's the thing is, do you
that-
want to pull the rug out from Roman right now? Because he's still doing so well.
And I don't think losing to Roman hurts Drew at all.
No, I don't think so.
And then maybe that's how you get your interference back. Maybe that's how you write it off. Someone distracts Drew, whatever, he loses. Roman just skates
And it's
out
not
of there.
like Drew hasn't lost like that before.
Yeah,
it happened with Bob.
Yeah.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I know they make Drew look strong a lot.
I know.
A lot. But it's not like he's not protected like Roman is.
No.
You got to remember, guys, Roman hasn't been pinned or submitted
In over a
in
year.
over
600 days
2
almost.
years.
Yeah.
Since he came.
Over.
It was
Yeah,
before he won the belt.
That's true.
It was when he came back at SummerSlam 2 years ago
His
2020.
Only loss is a DQ.
to Seth. Well, not yet.
Yeah.
Singles loss. Yeah. That's crazy.
What a legend.
That's insane.
And that's the kind of run you want when Cody takes the belt off him.
Exactly.
When Rock faces him at Mania. That's what you want.
Yeah, I'm going Roman.
And I think they know they have
I
something.
hope so.
It's hard to have something that special.
It is. You can't really do that again as organically
But
as this has been.
But if you saw Drew win,
I wouldn't be shocked. I would.
Yeah.
I lie. I would be shocked.
I don't know if I would be shocked.
I would be shocked in the moment.
Where it is, the build up, all the circumstances, I wouldn't be shocked.
I just think I don't know if I'd be shocked that he won.
It's short-sighted.
Watching Roman be pinned would shock me.
Yeah.
That would literally shock me.
Is that crazy to say that having Drew win just for the super pop is short-sighted? Because I think it is.
Because Drew is not that Drew can't carry the company, let's say in a similar way, but I just think with all the prospects you have moving towards next year's WrestleMania, I think it would be a little short-sighted.
I just need them to get the two belts separated because
It creates such a problem.
Drew deserves to be a champion. Kevin Owens should be feuding for the belt. Seth should be feuding for a belt.
A lot of people deserve the spot.
Yeah.
Or deserve to at least to be in the picture for the spot.
It's just right place at the wrong time.
Yeah, for a lot of these guys.
Roman is just he's doing the best work since like peak Cena. Since
maybe
peak Randy.
ever. It might be the best run ever.
I mean, we say that, and I don't think it's an exaggeration.
Anymore? No, it's not. It's really not.
Because it's interesting every time.
And it's a good match every single time.
Every time.
There's no bad matches in his entire run.
None.
His
worst match was he got hurt and finished with Brock at Mania.
And the second one was with Rey Mysterio, like Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Or wherever it was.
Yeah.
And like that was still pretty good. Yeah. And that was on a SmackDown.
Yeah. I don't know. The ones are going up. I'm rocking with the Tribal Chief. That's it. That's all I got.
There it is.
That's Clash at the Castle.
There it is.
Any parting thoughts?
Nah, I feel like we talked through a lot. Today.
I think, which has kind of been WWE's trajectory, it's going to be a good show.
I think I think this will be a very good show.
They have been trending up. All the premium live events have been
I would
good.
almost say this is a can't miss show.
It's damn close.
Yeah, it's getting with the matches on the card and everything, and like the atmosphere. This is a can't miss show.
It's definitely a can't miss main event and a can't miss Intercontinental match. Yeah. Everything else is going to be good. Yeah. But it's close. 2 out of 5 matches being can't miss is
really good.
It's a good pay-per-view. Good premium live event.
Yep. All right, guys. If you like this type of content, the weekly wrestling reviews, the premium live event predictions
and
recaps, weekly wrestling content, like and subscribe down below. Comment. Let us know who you think is going to win, Roman or Drew. Let us know why. Let us know if you think Bray Wyatt's coming back. Finally. Links down in the description for our socials, Instagram and Twitter at @Wrestle_pod. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. If you can't catch it on the YouTube, find us there.
Yeah.
Anything else before we sign off?
Let us know if you're bored of Roman.
Interesting.
I haven't seen that yet. But let us know if you're starting to get a little tired of Roman. A lot of people complain about the Tribal Chief, but I've never heard anyone say he's boring. Yeah. So let's hear it.
All right. I like that.
All right?
All right, guys.
Peace.